Hey sis, welcome to our Sister's Keeper. I'm your host Keela. Here we have real, authentic, deep conversations because surface level conversations don't heal deep wounds. This podcast is an extension of my healing journey. I'm here to encourage, to uplift, and to help you heal in hopes that you might grow. So open your ears and open your heart. Sit back and let God do his part. Stay tuned. Y'all, what is up? Welcome back to our Sister's Keeper. I'm your host, Keela, and girl, we in this thing. I want to talk to y'all about something that's been on my mind for a minute. Boundaries, okay? Girl, it's time for you to set some boundaries. Don't be out here boundless like a no-limit soldier. We not doing that, okay? It's time to set some boundaries. No, you're not being mean because you set boundaries. It's not mean. Boundaries are not bad. They are biblical. And they are not walls, they're limits. Everybody has a limit to what they can take and what they can't. All of us have a capacity. Okay? We all got a capacity. And of course, y'all know I got my handy dandy notebook. So I'm going to be looking down at my phone because I got my notes in here. So, as I said before, boundaries are not walls, they're limits. If you don't set limits and parameters around your life, you will get burnt out. It's not being mean. It's necessary. And boundaries are not even just for people outside, externally. Okay? Boundaries are for you too. You set boundaries with your money. You set boundaries with your time. Boundaries are for your entire life. Get you some. But look, so at one point in my life, I was terrified to set boundaries because of fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, and fear of conflict with the people that I loved. And so my life was boundless. It was chaotic. Everything was going on because I didn't draw no lines. Okay. When you are so used to saying yes from people pleasing, no feels like a crime, y'all, for real. Get comfortable with no. No is necessary. No is love too. And when you say no, and somebody asks you why, no ain't got to be explained. Explain your boundaries, but don't over explain them because then they become complicated. Okay? State your boundaries and stand on them. Stand firm on them. There's nothing wrong with boundaries. When you set boundaries, you will begin to see who's for you and who's not. You're going to get some pushback when you start setting those boundaries because the you without boundaries was beneficial. People was able to do whatever they wanted to do because you allowed it. So, set you some boundaries. And I'm pretty sure while you sitting here watching this, you already know where the boundaries need to be set in your life. I looked up what the benefits are of setting boundaries. I'm going to read what I found, and which is so true. Setting boundaries protects your mental energy. It prevents burnout and stops resentment from building. And that is because when you say yes, when you really want to say no, because you don't have the capacity to say yes, you start getting resentful towards the other person because you didn't say what you really felt. You have to stand on your boundaries. You got to speak up, say what you will allow and what you won't allow. Let people know when you reached your bandwidth. That means your capacity. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with setting boundaries. Everybody ain't gonna like them because boundaries mean growth. Some people gonna be uncomfortable with your growth because, like I say to you, that didn't have boundaries was beneficial. You was allowing anything. People was getting away with anything. But as you grow, you have to set them. You got to put parameters around your time. You have to put parameters around what you hear and what you listen to, what conversations you entertain, stuff like that. You're not being mean. It's not mean. Okay? People have to respect your no like they do your yes. All right? It'll also help you see who's for you and who's not. And when you have boundaries, the people that are for you will accept your boundaries and they'll respect them. And vice versa. Okay? Don't be out here setting boundaries and you don't want to respect nobody else's. You have to respect other people's boundaries as well. They have to respect yours and you have to respect theirs. And when you set boundaries, don't fall back on them. That was me. I used to set boundaries and then fall back on them just to make other people comfortable. Don't do that. Because when you do that, it builds a lack of respect. Because people know that, okay, well, she ain't standing on them. I ain't going to stand on them either. Set those boundaries. Stand on them. Don't be out here boundless like a no-limit soldier. Whoever don't like them, hey, that's just something that they have to deal with. But there's nothing wrong with boundaries. Boundaries actually help to sustain relationships, the ones that are for you. They also help to weed out the ones that are not for you. They help you maintain peace of mind, stop you from being burned out because you're not out here saying yes to things you don't want to say yes to. And stop talking about you protecting your peace. Okay? You are not protecting your peace. You protecting theirs by not speaking up and saying what you really feel. Protecting your peace means speaking up, saying what you will and will not allow in your life. Because if you allow anything, your life will be chaotic. You won't be able to get nothing done. And your mental state of mind will be out of whack because ain't no boundaries there. So speak up. Speak up because the resentment you have for that other person is not fair because you didn't speak up. So set those boundaries. Stand on those boundaries. And when I say set boundaries, do it with love. Do it with grace. Okay? And you are not responsible for the other person's reactions to your boundaries. Your job is to state your boundaries, not to make sure that the other person are comfortable with them. Because when you start to set boundaries to the point where they make other people comfortable, those ain't boundaries. Boundaries protect relationships. And like I say, the people that are for you, they going to respect them. The ones that's not is just going to weed them out. Set them boundaries. Do it with love. Okay? Even Jesus had boundaries because he'll bend the corner real quick on the disciples and go duck off and pray. So set them. Set them. Stand on them. Don't bend. Don't break. You need those. Okay? Until next time, have a good day.